attribute selection measure. This specifies heuristic for selecting the splitting criteria that best separates a given data partition class label training dataset into individual classes. As we know that decision tree algorithm, it contains 3 input parameters. One is dataset, which have all the data partitions of class label. Second one is attribute list, which contains all the list of attributes in a particular data set. And third one, attribute selection measure. So these 3 are the input parameters for decision tree algorithm. Under this attribute selection measure, there are 3 kinds. One is information gain. Second one, gain ratio. And the third one is Gini index. First, we'll see what is information gain here. It is going to select the attribute with the highest information gain. Mainly concentrates on highest information gain. That is the attribute which you have chosen. That should contain highest information. That should contain highest value. So let select an attribute with the highest information. Let Pi be the probability that an arbitrary tuple in dataset D belongs to class Ci. So there may be 2 classes like C, class 1, class 2. Class 1 contains all S values, class 2 contains all no values. So here the dataset belongs to all the classes and estimated by CID divided by dataset. First, we need to find out what is expected information. Here, expected information needed to classify a tuple in dataset. Whatever the tuple we have, we need to classify that. We use mainly a class label tuple. And here we have information D, which average amount of information needed to identify the class label of a tuple in dataset D. And M indicates distinct classes. If there are 2 distinct classes like S and No, we have to take M value as 2. Pi is probability of that particular attribute. Why we are using log2 here? Log2 because we are using encoded in bits. All the outputs are encoded in bits, so we use log2 here. Next, we need to find information needed. After finding expected information from class label attribute, we need to find information needed for remaining attributes, remaining all the attributes. So after using A to split D into V partitions to classify dataset D. So here, what is D module of DJ? It's an expected information which we are finding first. Next, we need to find what is information gain. That is, gain A is equal to expected information minus information needed. Next, we'll see with an example how to find out an attribute selection using information gain. Class label trained data set for all electronics. I'm taking a data set for all electronics here, which contains S, No. Class labels, class P contains S, class N contains No. So I'm considering this as a data set now. This is a data set now. Under this data set, we have all the attributes like age, income, student, credit rating, and BICE computer. Each and every attribute contains their own set of values. Here we use induction of decision tree using information gain. Dataset D training set has attributes which randomly selected from all the electronic customer database. And especially we are using discrete values here. Here each and every attribute contains different values, that is discrete values. It doesn't contain any continuous values. If you observe here, BICE computer contains no and S, two different values. Credit rating contains fair, excellent, two different values. Student contains no and S, two different values. Income contains high, medium, low, three different values. Age contains less than or equal to 40, 30, 31 to 40, greater than 40. Three different values. So there are no continuous values here. All are discrete values. So BICE computer is a class label attribute. We all know the last attribute of a data set, trained data set, is always a class labeled attribute. So we have two different values here, S and no. So M value is equal to 2. One is S and the other one is no here. Now first, what we need to find? First of all, we need to find expected information. What is expected information formula? Information of D is equal to minus summation of I is equal to 1 to M probability log 2 of probability Bi, right? So now here what is M? M value is 2. We need to find two values here. So now, first of all, we need to find how many S's are there. We'll count how many S are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here one more thing, 9. So total 9 S are there. So first what we are taking 9 here. How we got 9? All S. All how many S values are there in BICE computer? There are 9 S values. So we are getting 9 here. If you see here, I of 9, 5. 9 is S value 5. How many no's are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 no's are there. So 5. This is no. S9, 5 no's. Now we got a value like total number of tuples. How many total number of tuples are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Total 14 tuples are there. So denominator is 14 for all the probabilities. So finally what we got? We got expected information of a class label attribute is 0.940. Next, after the first step, we need to find what? We need to find information needed. We need to find information needed for what? Information needed for all the attributes. How many remaining attributes are there? Age, income, student, credit rating. So we need to find for all the 4 attributes information needed. First of all, we'll see for age. Age contains less than or equal to 30, 31 to 40, and greater than 40. 3 different values. So now for age less than or equal to 30, how many S values are there? How many no values are there? We'll count. For less than 30, 1 no, 2 no's. Less than or equal to 30, 3 no's. Less than or equal to 30, 1 S. Less than or equal to 30, 2 S. So total 3 no's and 2 S. So that's what we have found here. 2 S values, 3 no values. Same way, we need to find for 31 to 40. 4 S's are there, 0 no's. For greater than 40, 3 S, 2 no's. So now if we see here, for age less than or equal to 30, how many less than or equal to 30 are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are there. So we are taking 5 here. How many tuples are there? Total number of tuples are 14. Now, what is the possibility for all these less than or equal to 30? There are two m values, that is S and no. So 2, 3. And for 31 to 40, how many 31 to 40 are there? We need to count it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Total 4 31 to 40 are there, and we all see 4 S are there, 0 no's. So 4, 0. Same as for greater than 40. How many greater than 40 are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So total 5 greater than 40 are there, and 3S, 2 no's. So with this, we got information needed for age, that is 0.694. Same way, we need to find out for all the remaining also. And we need to find gain here. How to find gain? Expected information minus information needed. So 0.940 minus 0.694. We got 0.246. Similarly, we need to find for incomes, we need to find for student, we need to find for credit rating. So we got all these values. If we observe here, compare all the 4 gain values, all the 4 information gain values for age, income, student, and credit rating. Age has highest information gain value. So age is selected to splitting criteria. So node, starting node of decision tree, root node of a decision tree is age. Why? Because it has highest information gain, right? And all the branches are grown for each of the attribute value, and tuples are partitioned as shown in the previous diagram. So age is going to split it into three different values, that is less than or equal to 30, 31 to 40, and greater than 40.